Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. A nude awakening. Astronomy. Word origins. Bestsellers of the decade. First names. And Amelia Earhart. All right, if you're ready, it's double Jeopardy time. Player 1, pick again. In June of 1928, Amelia became the first woman to fly across this body of water, though she was only a passenger. Okay, Player 1. Yes. Choose again, Player 1. In 1935, Amelia flew solo in about 18 hours from Wheeler Field in this state to Oakland, California. Player 1? No. Anyone else? Let's hear it, Player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, Player 2. Sorry. We're talking about Hawaii. Please pick again, Player 1. On her last flight, Amelia Earhart took off from this large island. It's Player 2. That's correct. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Amelia was promised her independence when she married a member of this prominent publishing family. Here's the correct response. Putnam. You get to pick again, Player 2. In 1953, he produced the first issue of Playboy for $10,000. Let's hear it, Player 1. No. Any other takers? The correct response is Hugh Hefner. Player 2, you pick again, please. In 1979, these were discovered around Jupiter. Saturn has them, too. Okay, Player 1. Correct. Player 1, back to you. The Milky Way is classified as this type of galaxy from the way its arms sweep around. Here's what we were looking for. Spiral. Select again. This name for radio sources that are among the brightest and most distant objects in the universe was coined in 1964. Yes, Player 2. You are correct. We return to you, Player 2. A list of this planet's moons, including Oberon and Titania, reads like a who's who of Shakespeare. Player 1? Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Uranus. You again, Player 2. You can have a roaring good time watching this meteor shower that put on an historic show in 1833. Here's the response we were looking for. The Leonids. Player 2, back to you. The Keebler elves could probably tell you that the name of this snack comes from a Dutch word for small cake. It's Player 3. Ooh, sorry. That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 2. Yep. Player 2, pick again. Maple or otherwise, this thick, sweet stuff is from the Arabic for to drink. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Choose again, player 1. First used in a novel about 90 years ago, it refers to a bright person, not someone who resembles Humpty Dumpty. Yes, player 3. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 2. That's it. You again, player 2. The name of this type of aircraft is from two Greek words meaning spiral wing. It's player 2. No, that's not right. Any other takers? Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. Select again. Answer? 1 of the daily double. You are in the lead right now. So, what's your wager? And the clue. The term funny bone is actually a pun on the name of this upper arm bone. You are still in first place, though. Here's what we wanted. The humerus. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Wild Bill Hickok's real first name was James. This was Buffalo Bill Cody's. Let's hear it, player 2. That is correct. Please pick again, player 2. Jennifer is a form of this other first name made famous by King Arthur's wife. Here's the correct response. Guinevere. Player 2, you pick again, please. Answer? The second daily double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? You need to select your answer. This first name, like that of the guy who married Medea, is from a Greek word for healer. Sorry. We're talking about Jason. We return to you, player 2. No buts about it. David Caruso, Jimmy Smits, and Dennis Franz all turned the other cheek on this cop show. The correct response is NYPD Blue. You get to pick again, player 2. Kathleen Turner and Jerry Hall weren't close-minded, playing Mrs. Her in the stage version of The Graduate. Okay, player 3. Correct. Choose again, player 3. Trying to escape his teen idol image, this Partridge Family star posed nude for Rolling Stone in 1972. Player 1? Yes. You get to pick again, player 1. This first name of Miss Marple's creator comes from a word that means good. It's player 3. Good. Player 3, pick again. Red Storm Rising and the Prince of Tides. Here's what we wanted. The 1980s. We return to you, player 3. The Agony and the Ecstasy. And You Only Live Twice. Let's hear it, player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1, back to you. Forever Amber and The Naked and the Dead. Player 2. Right you are. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Aerosmith and The Age of Innocence. It's Player 1. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, Player 2. Right. You again, Player 2. His Nude Descending a Staircase, number 2, shocked viewers at the Armory show. Okay, Player 2. You got it. And the last clue for $2,000. As a verb, this first name means to send mail free of charge. It's Player 3. That is correct. You're out of the hole. Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after this break.
The $100,000 Pyramid, Saturday at 7:30.
Here's today's Final Jeopardy category. U.S. Presidents. Here you are, players, the Final Jeopardy clue. He's the only U.S. president who never lived in the District of Columbia. What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? Did you come up with the correct response? And that correct response will add... Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score? Congratulations to you, Player 1. Good game, everyone, and thank you so much for playing.
Hey everybody, great game today. I have to tell all of you, you did a wonderful job, all except for you, man. I still believe personally that you cheated on that. I don't know, I can't see how in the world you could have got all those answers correct like that and not make mistakes. I just don't understand that. Can you explain that to me? How did you get those answers right?
Look, Alex, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I did what I had to do. I had the answers, you know?
No, I can't believe that. I think you actually cheated. I gotta find someone to prove it. I'm hearing my voice echoing. You guys still got these microphones turned on? Turn those off! I don't want this recording. Turn them off right now.
So now finally the truth comes out, huh, Alex? You're accusing people of cheating, huh? Yeah, well, we'll all be knowing about that now.
I'll talk with y'all later about this. I'm not saying nothing else again.